Morning everyone, welcome to the stream. I just started a few seconds early because I can. Arkan and Uncle John and Rab is here with me in Discord already, and I see we've got Tommy on stream. Morning Tommy, you guys are well. I'm struggling to wake up, so if I do something stupid, okay, laugh with me, just don't laugh at me. You know, we'll just have to take it as it goes. Right.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Actually need to get the packs loaded as well. Ooh. Right, I'm already on the APU. I'm ready to go. Arkan's on the runway, ready to go, and there's Uncle John taxiing. I'm not sure where the rest of society is, but they're not here with us. But anyway, we're going to enjoy the test this morning. I didn't schedule or mark this as a test flight, but this is v6.0r. So we're going to see if Zibo managed to fix the problem from last night. Good morning, Andrew. Good morning, Peter. And hello, Mick. Yeah, so we're just going to give it a bash, give it a whirl, see if it works, report back to Zibo, you know, all those normal things.
All right, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
Right. Okay. We can get rid of that. Scotsman, if you're watching this video, I'm going to quickly talk to you. I put it in Discord for you. I just want to show you something. On your map, if you go to your little setting over there, you can actually enable and disable airports. I think what I saw on Discord is maybe just this. I'm hoping it's just this. Just go switch it off and you'll be fine. Should take care of the problem. Right. I think we are ready to go.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected, bypass pins inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
Vilnius traffic, Skymatix 001, push and start.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
Mick, the link is in the show notes below the video. Let me see if I can quickly get you the code as well. And now my wife's calling. Hold on. Right, there is a exclamation mark code. I think it's called Zibo download. Let's see if that'll work. Zibo download. And if I don't have it correct, I need to go read it myself quickly. Let's just see. You can get the link from either just clicking on it or using this code, but I need to see if this code works. Oh, there you go. There you go. So, either or. If you struggle, let me know. Right, that's engine 1 going. Ah, sorry. Beg your pardon, engine 2 going. Let's go for flaps 5. Rank up number 1. Right, so guys, one more thing. I did play around with the broadcast software again this morning because I just don't like the idea that you guys see that I get stutters when I really don't have stutters. Okay, so there's obviously something, I don't know, man. Somewhere there's like either a bottleneck or a
just
buffer
about done
or
here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
So anyway, I've tweaked it a little bit. I did some
And we're
Googling.
disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
So if you guys see a problem with the broadcasting, please be honest. Tell me. I need to know so I can either go back or not. You know, we'll have to check what we can do there. Thank you, Mick. Yeah, it's Zibo's plane. I just work here just to keep the peace. I don't want to take his glory away from him. Yeah, it's been years and years and years we've worked together, so it feels like my little baby too, and there are a couple of us here that's been involved now for multiple years trying to make this thing better and better. But yeah, technically it belongs to Zibo, man. started it. He's the coder. You know,
And we're
so, but
disconnected.
yeah,
Signal and pin on the left. Take it
it's
easy.
our
Have a safe
baby
flight.
as much, I suppose. We've put in thousands of hours into this, man. Everybody involved. Yeah, it's been a crazy ride, and we love it.
Skymatix 047, lining up anti-party.
Peter, it looks like you're feeling better, mate. I'm really happy for you. It's nice to have you here, man. Right, that's it. We're a go. Hello, Steve. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, let me put it to you this way. Let me answer you this way. X-Plane has always been for the more serious simmer. And it's always been for a special kind of simmer. Okay? It's not so much a game as 2020 is a game. Okay? Now, 2020 obviously has both facets to it. It's a game, but you can use it for serious purposes. I know a lot of pilots who actually use it for training. It's not certifiable as a training tool. You can't log hours on it like with X-Plane. Obviously, the X-Plane we use, you can't do that too. But if you buy the commercial X-Plane version that can be FAA, CAA, JAR certified, you know, it's a different ball game. When I talk with my acquaintances that are actual aeronautical engineers, they kind of smirk at 2020. You know, they can't use it. It's illegal to use it in training. It's not. It's a game, okay? So depending on where your heart lies, depending on what you know, who you don't know, and who your buddies are and what they tell you, you know, people get influenced in different ways. When it comes to X-Plane, and answering your question more directly after the background, is the people who want it will pay. The people who are serious will pay. It shouldn't deter or detract them from buying into X-Plane. If you look at what PMDG did with their pricing model, I mean, it's crazy. You now have to buy each model separately. So instead of paying $80 in the past and you get all 3 or 4 models, you now have to pay $30 for the one, $60 for the other, $70 for the next. You know, I can't remember what the pricing is that I paid, but it was something like that effect. So again, it comes down to those who want to pay will pay. Those who don't want to pay, they're not going to pay. And that's why pirating in this industry, in the simulator world, is such a rife situation. I mean, there are plenty of pirating sites where you can get all these things for free. It's not going to help you when you want to update and do things like that. But again, the people who want it will find a way to get it. Whether they pay or whether they steal it, it's just one of those things. So I don't think X-Plane's numbers will dwindle because it's a bad product. I think it dwindles because people lose patience with laminar, you know, horsing around, not fixing the proper things. I think, you know, laminar in their mind is doing the right thing, so we can't criticize them. But in the minds of everybody else and their users, you know, they fought-assed around a little bit too long with nonsense, with things that were not important. You know, we talk about it openly. They don't like it. You know, and if you go on the forum and you complain about it, they delete the posts and things like that. So, but they'll come around. Who's broadcasting me? Guys, please don't broadcast me. Somebody's pressing the button.
Yeah, someone stick.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so it took Microsoft. Somebody's pressing a button again. Please don't do that. Please go to push to talk, guys. We can't have you broadcasting this channel, please.
I'm on push to talk.
No, somebody's broadcasting.
Me too, Nico.
No, I don't understand that. I'm just going to change this frequency a little bit. Maybe it's coming through on COM2 as well as COM1. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway,
Maybe
to make
someone using your voice from YouTube.
it could be, I don't know. Listen, okay, lastly, let's just finish this conversation quickly. It took Microsoft 2 years to settle, to get to where they are now. Give Laminar 2 years, then we'll talk again. You know, so don't get fooled with shiny things and little things that came after 2 years. You know, always remember there's a history. You know, so let's see. I mean, the guys who want Explain will get Explain. The guys who want 2020 will get it. And idiots like me, we buy both. You know, so you can also do that. Good morning, Mark. Thank you, Mick. Right, so enjoy your day. We'll talk again later. Let's get the ball rolling. Skymatix 001, Vilnius traffic. We're taxing to holding point runway 01. Let's get going.
Have a good taxi, sir.
Thank you. I'll try.
You need to be careful because there are some rabbits on the taxiway.
Rabbits. Oh my goodness. Now why are we in a reverse thrust situation? Oh, okay. Didn't realize that.
Because you are half sleepy. It is normal.
Half sleepy, yeah, I suppose. That's the problem.
Yeah, according to rules of regulations of FAA, you shouldn't fly.
Yeah, I shouldn't operate heavy machinery being half asleep, I know.
Yes, but since we are virtual pilot, FAA rules are rubbish.
Yeah, they don't count yet.
Yeah. While I'm taking off, I saw an airplane in the runway.
I'm telling you, I know who that is, but we won't mention names. Exactly, Mark. Exactly. They, yeah, see, this is an opinion piece. This isn't based, you know, necessarily on fact, but it is an opinion piece. They forgot about their users, and they were only concerned about themselves and their own plans, in my humble opinion. And that is why they lost market share. That is why people got fed up and walked away, because people were not interested in their roadmap. People were not interested in their timeline. It was just not, you know, what people wanted. Ooh, the layout here is completely wrong in this scenery. I can guarantee you that, because now, according to the actual charts, we should be somewhere on that side. Okay, but now we're going to have to go on the runway. All right. Vilnius traffic, Skymatix 001, backtracking runway 01. Oops. So yeah, us diehard guys, we stuck around. We gave them the opportunity, but Summers didn't care. Summers went to 2020 because they got fed up waiting.
Turn your straps on, sir. You are on the runway.
I did.
Ah, okay.
They should be on. Yeah, they're on. Hey, Steve. Yeah, I try, but anyway, let's see. They can be, eh? Yeah, they can be. Right, so for good news, for the guys joining late, this is obviously 6.0R, and 6.0R is now 2 versions up, 3 versions up from where we were supposed to be last night. So I hope it works. If it doesn't, you're going to find out with me, because I'm literally flying it for the first time now. Steve, I must be honest with you, having stuck around and, you know, sorted out a lot of the things with Explain 12 here on my rig,
donated $5.
it is absolutely marvelous for me at this point in time. I can't complain. I obviously know a little bit more of under the hood things and differences and changes and things. It's a different ball game, man, and they've done quite a lot to make it nice and workable and all these things. So, I mean, at this point in time, I'm using AutoOrtho and I'm using xEnviro. And those two things are absolute game changers in Explain 12 where I'm concerned, you know. So my Explain 12 is obviously my default sim at this point in time. 11 is still in the background and 2020 is lying there. The only time I fly 2020 is when I stream it to you guys, so I don't really fly it otherwise. So
400.
12 works for me, man, and it looks great. It really, they've come a long way, so you must just hang in there a little while longer. Like I said, it took Microsoft 2 years to get to where they are. Yeah, I hear you. But you must come join us here. Do me a favor, Steve. Come join us. Anybody of you guys. Anyway, don't let me not use a specific name. Come join us here on Discord. Let us help you, and you can learn from us what we've learned. And I mean, look at that. Look how nice it looks when you just put a little bit of effort in. And you're gonna need to put a half an hour to an hour into the sim. Get the latest of everything. Let's help you set up. And you know, there you go. There you've got a proper sim with streaming orthos going anywhere in the world, and it's a game changer. Really it is. So guys, please join us on Discord. Come around. We won't bite, I promise you, and you don't have to be shy. Just come say hello, you know, start talking with us. Somebody's going to be here if it's not me. There's plenty of guys here that can help you, and otherwise you send me a PM and we make a date, you know, we organize something together. And then we'll help you. Yeah, I'm so used to having Linda here. Half of the stuff ain't even done. Wow. Sorry, and I talk too much. Gotcha. I would also rather be with real world flying, but it is what it is. Good morning, Flight Just default explain. Absolute default explain. So AutoOrtho generates the overlays and it generates the tiles and everything, just like normal Ortho would do. And I gave up on some even. I just can't use their stuff anymore. I don't understand the poor guy. We've tried to talk to each other, but I think my English isn't good enough to understand him and vice versa. So I've given up on that, you know, so I don't have any add-ons for that. It's all stock standard, and it obviously comes down to the settings, you know. Whatever your setting is, that will increase what you see and how you see it. Okay, one of the first things I want to do is I want to stop at 16,000. I have actually put 16,000 hard in there for that waypoint. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. I want to try the alt intervent button. That's the whole reason for it. I want to see what happens. Yeah. Flight Simulator X, it will be done according to the overlay, the auto overlay. That is what will place them for you. So everything that you see there is governed by the AutoOrthos. The overlays itself puts the tiles in place, puts the roads in place, puts the houses, the buildings, everything else in place. Huh? I don't think it looks bad. I promise you, I can fly to my house as well. You know, the old story, fly to your house, go look what it looks like. Steve, I'm using xEnviro. I have my license for X-Plane 12 version of ActiveSky, the ASXP12. And guys, while we're talking about it, if you haven't registered yet, if you are an owner of the X-Plane 11, you have to go and get the beta before the next couple of days. I think the 19th is the cutoff date. You have to get your license activated on X-Plane 12 to keep it for free. Otherwise, you're going to have to buy it again. Okay, so please, please, please go do your ActiveSky. Even if you don't use it like me, I had to go through the same process because I don't want to lose it. You never know when you want it or when you have to use it or something, you know. So, yeah, I've got it. It's just not active. I'm literally running xEnviro now.
And we're loving it.
Yeah. Other Steve, I pressed the delete button. I had 6 terabytes worth of orthos. And when was it? Like 5 days ago, Uncle John? When was it? 3, 4, 5 days ago? I said to Uncle John, now I'm just going to zap it. Psh, delete, gone, formatted the drive. Yeah, Peter, I know you said investigate. Yeah, I don't get any other errors. And because I'm using the flight tamper, the only issue I have with EM is that flight tamper scenery is excessively resource intensive. I mean, my FPS goes from 36 down to like 22. It's crazy. Yes, sir. More space for films, but yeah. Look, if you can hang on to it, obviously you need to be happy in your own mind that you can let go of them. For me, it was an easy choice. After flying AutoOrthos now for, this is my 3rd week, I was willing to take the chance. So I just deleted the other 6 terabyte. Now I've got lots and lots of space open.
I got rid of 23 terabytes.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Uncle 128 gigs.
But mine didn't do that, Peter. Is your layering correct? Is your scenery packs I&I layering, is it correct? I showed you my screenshots. I don't have that problem.
Nico,
Hmm?
I'm going to take a shower during flight. Is it allowed?
You don't have to announce it. You just go do it.
Okay, there are lots of time to descend.
Yeah, you do that. You do that. Right. So we are now at our altitude. Now we can climb. Let's see if that EVINA alt intervent button works. I'm
Okay,
sitting here. Hmm?
I'm promise you while I'm taking shower. I'm not going to.
Yeah. Okay, you
Oh,
don't have to. You don't have to explain. Just go take your shower. Enjoy.
okay, open microphone. I mean,
Okay.
okay, microphone is closed. If there is some ATC, please inform me. Okay.
Yeah, I'll shout at you. Can I shout at you? Or must I send you a message?
Inform to ATC.
Yeah, I'll tell him. Okay. Well, you've
Danke
got
schön.
20 minutes. You've got 20 minutes. So just watch possible and impossible and come back.
Okay, my shower taking 2 minutes.
Okay.
No problem.
Oh, what a conversation to have on YouTube. I
I
swear.
love you. I love you.
Yeah.
Thank you. See you.
Yeah, I had the same situation with my orthos, Steve. I made them overnight over weeks and months and years. And tell you what, this ortho is just so much easier. Should have switched to it many years ago already. Yes, Peter, you should be okay. May the 19th. Yes, Steve, that's it. That's it. I know. No?
I haven't found a single negative with AutoOrthos.
Yeah, good. Guys, I've just got a customer I need to quickly speak with. I'll be back now. Just meeting with Mike here. I'm back. Yeah, I tell you what, that's one of the things in the back of my mind when I think about Explain is this is a different community. It's a different kind of a person that uses Explain than the gamers, you know. So all good if we stick together and we help each other. Why not? Mark, you need to come talk to me. I don't know if you were in my other streams where I said that. Come talk to me. I'll show you how to do it. Okay, it's easy. It's very easy. The stuff that is out there is making it sound and look more difficult than it is. It's actually a very straightforward, easy thing, but you need the understanding of the way it works. Once you understand it, it's literally it's easy. It takes you 10 minutes to set up, if even. Other Steve, I don't know if Active Sky has got a bug because I don't use it. I only use xEnviro, and I'll have to test it to see or read somewhere on a forum, see whatever. But I'm not aware of a killer bug. The one thing that we do find very interesting and such is the fact that they've got this hybrid model running in the weather, which you can obviously switch on and off. We'll see. Yeah, I believe some of the betas were a disaster, and one of the things that one of the Active Sky betas killed was better pushback. So we were trying to give people advice on how to get better pushback working, and then Active Sky comes and says, "Oh, sorry, it was us," and I go, "Oh, you know, one of those things." And just keep updating. Morning, Magnus. Good morning. Good morning. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. And you know, if you consider the fact that they are locked out of 2020, it's a good time for them to get the Explain version going and get some revenue and, you know, keep their skills up. And then maybe one day when Microsoft opens 2020, you know, they can just port it there as well. Yes, I am, Magnus. I'm on 1.23. I got your message late last night. And I think I updated like 1 a.m. this morning here when I was sitting here not sleeping. What I do like about this new one is the TAF. You know, it really helps to get the TAF with. Nice. Hello, Epic Hacks. I'm pulling over my tongue there. Sorry. Morning, Epic Hacks. Steve, come to me. Come, send me a PM or something. I don't want to share it openly in public. Just come talk to me. I'll help you get going. It's the same source as the normal ortho. And what's nice about the AutoOrtho is that it automatically somehow, and I don't know how exactly they do it, I don't know their parameters and stuff. But what they do is they have a mixture of zoom levels. So I presume it's got some link to your download speeds, you know, your internet capabilities, your PC capabilities, etc. But they range between zoom level 12 and 18. And it seems to be that it's determined automatically. So as you fly, look, you can see some of the tiles get updated. So it's like it preloads 12. And as you get close, you see there, you can see as they update it to like zoom level, I don't know, 16. And then, like I say, I've seen zoom level 18 as well. So for me, it's good enough. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for what we do with it. Well, also remember, the popping basically happens once. Okay, so you've got a cache folder, just like in 2020. It downloads these images to that cache folder. So the download happens the first time you fly into an area. The next time you fly into the area, it reads from the cache folder. You see? And there you go. Here, you're right. It all depends on the altitude. I mean, a zoom level 12 and 16 is going to look very similar, you know, at 36,000 feet looking down. Won't even notice. But it's so much faster to bring the zoom level 12 in. So yeah, once you've got your cache folder, it will read from the cache folder. And I tell you what, it's a fraction of the size of your normal autos. This thing is just very, very small in comparison. Yeah, exactly. Zoom level 17 is more than enough. But it seems that, again, might be because you're getting closer to airports. They've got some parameters setting up the zoom level 18 at the airports, you know, which makes it nice to fly in and out with GA. So Not perfect, but it's good enough for me. Epic, you've got two things to think about. You've got the actual elevation data, OSM data, and the actual tile minus the photos. That in total, the whole world's download is 100 gigabyte that you have to do before you fly into an area. Okay, so you're going to need 100 gig space somewhere. Currently, the way it's set up is it goes into your explain folder. So your explain folder needs to be able to handle the 100 gig. Then what happens is your cache folder is where the images get stored. Those images are reasonably small. After the first 2 weeks, we measured that I only downloaded 21 gig and I was flying all over Europe, you know, so the size is relatively small compared to the terabytes and terabytes that you have to run. In old Ortho, I remember on Zoom level 16, 17, it was like a 3, 4, 5 gigabyte tile per tile. This is way, way, way smaller, way smaller. Mick, I have no idea, but we're not friends with those people anyway, so I just see everybody's complaining about it. They shouldn't have taken our assets in the first place as far as I'm concerned. I have no idea. I know Level Up is working on one. They started at least. What's happened in the interim, I have no idea. I'm not part of that team. I've got no insights into it, whether they're still doing it or not. But that's about our best bet. Yeah, no legal ones. Well, the one in 11 wasn't legal anyway. It was taken from our assets, so yeah, those silly things. Just under an hour to go, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you other guys doing that side? Uncle John?
Super. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Good. Yes, Magnus, and yes, Mark. Exactly, it would be nice.
1,000 to go.
Would it be nice if we can just get all the access and everything going again, man? Explain has so much potential, and the truth is that 51% of it, at least the majority of 51, maybe even more, % of it is community driven. You know, Laminar gives the base, the community does the rest. And I really hope that they don't change that plan very soon. You know, that they actually start opening up so we can get back to normal business.
I am back. Nico.
Exactly, Magnus, exactly. Yeah, hello, Hakan, welcome back. Magnus, they need to restore that. They need to put it back in the hands of the community, because that is what made Explain special for all of us. You know, community jumps in, starts modding and making it better. So I have traffic in front of me. I wonder if that is Uncle John. That is Uncle John.
Current ground speed 451.
Mine is 468, so I'm going to catch you.
Okay, speed it up.
Uncle John,
Yes, sir.
don't speed up as such. Go into your FMC. Go to your index. Well, just click INET reference. Go to index. Go to preferences, and then hit the cost index of 50. Perps, yeah, and just make that cost index 50. There you go. That's it. Check your speed now. Gotcha, Magnus. I know. It should increase now.
It is. It's going up to 79.
I think this flight is a long one.
It's about an hour and a half, okay. Actual flight time.
.464.
Yeah, nautical miles. Oh, I never started my clock. Ay, this thing. Well, it's 52 minutes remaining on my clock. Then we land, so...
Our ground speed is 462.
See? Yeah, same as mine. Okay, then we won't close the gap between us. Then it's fine.
Thank you.
Okay. Were you present when Sasso told us the other day he flew their aircraft for his company with cost index 100? Did you hear that story?
Yes.
Okay. They were obviously in a hurry for the people listening to this show, but they got a cost index of 100, so he was enjoying it. Yeah, they won't do that.
Are you laughing yet?
What's it? Say again?
Are you laughing at me?
No, no, no. Laughing at some comments.
You shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Uncle Nico,
Mm-hmm.
this flight is too long.
Uncle Hakan, increase your cost index.
But what about fuel? You don't need. You don't have any idea. What about
I'll tell you what you do.
fuel price?
No, what you do is you go land, you tell them, you give them my name, you tell them to come to me, I'll pay your fuel for today.
I'm going to put you CC.
Yes, CC, then they know, and we all know we're on the same page. Then I'll bring my fancy credit card, we'll just pay with that, okay?
Okie dokie. Then if I am going to be in trouble, I'm going to shoot you.
You have to catch me first,
But you are the responsible.
you see.
Yeah. Anyway, since we are in a serious situation in the YouTube, I shouldn't speak like a stupid. Ladies and gentlemen, since this flight is too long and since we are in silence, we need to make some fun.
Yeah.
Air BP card from Perfect 99 Nico.
Yeah.
Do you have something like this?
I have something like this, yes. But I think because he offered, we might use his card today. Save my bank manager, more trouble.
I see.
I know.
Hedgehog Peter inform you.
Yeah, I don't want to get him started.
No, I will not start. I'm always running. This is the problem. I can't start. Did you hear that voice? Yes, it is. Oh, I see my descending point in 80 minutes, 80 nautical miles.
Okay, good.
Thank you very much. Hedgehog Peter.
Hedgehog.
Hedgehog Peter. What does hedgehog mean, Nico?
It's a little animal. Go Google hedgehog and then you see little animal with sticky stuff on his back. You'll see.
I see. Why you are sticky? Peter, why you are sticky?
Yuan. What is Swiss 001? What's that about now? Nothing, Mark. Nothing of that.
Hey,
What?
Nico, where the... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure this story out. Good morning, Antonio. Swiss 001. What did he say now again?
What is different today? Where the others, Nico?
I don't know. says he's busy live and he's trying to land in New Zealand. He was on my stream a couple of months ago. He actually popped in a few times here.
Can you show my landings today, Nico? To the participants, I am going to show.
Wait, Hakan, sorry, I was reading on the other side. Say again.
Please show my landing to your YouTube participants today.
All right, okay. Notify me when you get close.
Okay. Today I'm going to land Butterland.
Oh, Johan. Okay, got it. Yeah, Den Hertog does sound like hedgehog, kind of.
Nico, there is discontinuity in your route. Look at your ND.
In my ND, there is no discontinuity.
Why I can't see some magenta there? Ah, right now is okay. I'm sorry, I'm getting older.
Oh, I got it, Magnus. I got it. Yeah, well, he was on my stream a couple of times, couple of months ago. He decided to come and pop in here a couple of times. But I've never really followed him. I must be honest, I don't follow a lot of guys on YouTube. I don't have the time. In the old days, I used to have a whole host of people that I followed. Honestly, I follow very few YouTubers today. Just don't have the time.
Yeah, I thought I'd come in here and explain.
Understand. Hello, Magnus.
Yeah, no, I've never liked Swiss. He might be just a YouTube persona in a way. So, like many people do, just a persona, likable or not, it's their persona.
Yeah.
So I don't know him personally. I just can't stand his content.
Okay.
And I think it's Thompson who is basically friends with him at Laminar, and they are doing a lot of stuff together with Austin. So that's the backstory. But I feel like Thompson, because Thompson is kind of responsible for the
PR stuff.
Yeah, exactly, the face of Laminar, and I think he's dragging it kind of in the wrong direction, or better yet, I think he's forced to drag Laminar in that direction because Laminar is not listening to the community enough.
Yes.
So he's searching for ways to promote Laminar in a positive way. I don't think that Swiss is the way to go there, because Swiss is very dividing in the community. I think half of the people like him and half don't.
Okay.
And yeah, to me, it seems like they're just creating a circus to avoid the criticism that is pretty crucial at the moment, in my mind.
Gotcha. Just remember, you are live on YouTube now, eh?
That's why I came in here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know him, so I can't even comment. I don't know. Don't know.
Yeah, well, my opinion on Swiss is no secret. And as I said, it's his persona. It's how he might be a really good person.
Understand.
I know
but
a lot
I hear
of
what you say.
YouTubers I know a lot of YouTubers who basically have a persona that I can't stand, but I've seen interviews with them outside of their channel, and they're bright people. So
yeah, thank you so much.
Well, tell you what, I've heard this many times, okay? A lot of people don't want to watch my videos because of my voice. They don't like my sound of my voice. Yeah.
No, I disagree.
Yeah, but I cannot hear. So, that was one of the big reasons I almost never did streaming. And it took me like 2 years to get into actual streaming. Is because every time, especially the Americans, would hear me speak, they would laugh. They would kill themselves laughing at my accent. you know. And the one day I felt so bad, the one guy, we became friends, right? The one streamer, won't mention names. We actually became friends, and then one of his buddies said too much, and that I felt so bad. And he actually came and he apologized to me and all, because he was making fun of my voice behind my back, you know. And then we became much better friends until eventually we stopped talking, you know, which is not related. Just, you know, life happens, we drift apart. But I know a lot of people, they hate my voice. They like the idea of what I do, but they don't want to watch the videos, they don't want to listen because of the voice. And there's nothing I can do about it. One of those things.
Ladies
Hello.
Hello. Are you on?
Hello.
I thought I'd come up so you don't feel alone. You know, I have to think to you.
Yeah, just bring your mic a bit closer.
I am
Okay.
the best. I am the best friend of Nico, and I love his voice. He gives us somehow like a father voice.
Ah, okay. That's good, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I like
Yeah.
Nico's streams. I don't like him as a person.
Okay.
No, I don't like him either.
Me too. Me too.
I'm gonna mute all of you just now. I'm kicking you off
No.
my channel.
No, you cannot do that. You don't have permission.
Well, you will never get everyone to like you, and once you stick your head out, you will catch someone that hates
I
you
know.
for no reason.
I know.
Just try to run a weather app.
Yeah.
You'll even get a hate group in Facebook.
Facebook, yeah.
Better now?
Yeah, better,
Much
much better.
Hello, Magnus. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, John.
Hey.
Hello, Sasso. Good morning.
Sasso.
I
Yeah,
just told
he's-
Nico, I join him because then if you don't feel alone for the Afrikaans accent, you know.
Exactly.
Look, Sasso writing something related to bus, okay? Nico, look at that.
What?
Look,
What, your stream?
yeah, in the stream.
Yeah.
Sasso, look, Sasso.
Yeah,
Look.
I know. Sasso says he doesn't like my stream also. You're all ganging up against me now today. I like that. I'm taking notes. I'm writing names in my little black book. I'll talk to you.
How many times?
At least you're getting attention.
Oh, well, exactly. Any exposure is good exposure, you know?
Ladies and gentlemen, they are writing like this because they are jealous. They jealously behave. Since Airbus beating Boeing, they are writing like that.
I don't think that's what we're talking about, Hakan. Anyway, listen, let me just answer the other guys. Yes, Peter, most Americans can't even speak anything except American, you know, not to be facetious, but they can't even speak other languages. We are forced in the rest of the world to speak multiple languages. And for the longest time, I only spoke English in self-defense. You know, but it's you guys. You made me, you know, try and speak better. Every now and then I still get a nudge from Paul because he's very pure in his language. You know, not this way, that's way, you know. I love that. I love it. So anyway, Loxy Man, I see your comment there. The guys have got a different way of thinking. Tango Whiskey trolls everywhere, my friend. You have no idea the hate that I sometimes get because I'm involved with Zibo. You have no idea the kind of comments and stupid stories people can come up with. Trolls. Blah. If it wasn't for Uncle John and Mac and Paul and the guys on Discord, yeah, I would have given up hope long time ago. But they helped me in the transition period to get past the hate and to basically ignore it today. It's like water off my back, like a, you know, water off a duck's back. You know, Uncle John always used to say to me, it's the 1%. Don't worry about the 1%, worry about the 99% that loves you, that wants to get the training, etc., etc. And that's how I got through it. But there were nights and days and weeks that I was sitting here angry, sometimes depressed, sometimes just completely pissed off with the world because of something someone said or did, you know, and
Like we said in Afrikaans, de moeren.
exactly, die moeren, yeah. So anyway, yeah, I had to work through it, and it wasn't easy. So if there's anybody else listening to this stupid story this morning, and you have got the same dream, you're going to have to learn to cope with it, work through it, get it out of your system, because at the end of the day, it's worth it. Okay, don't give up. Don't let the trolls win. They're idiots, you know. And some people literally do it for fun because of your reaction. So don't let them see your reaction. Don't let them get the attention that they're craving. I mean, it's probably just demonic anyway. So laugh them off. You know.
You shouldn't be triggered.
Believe
Yeah.
me, it was a big problem. Nico
Yes.
really suffered badly with that, and I had to keep on at him and on at him. Nico,
Look
99,
at me.
those are the people that you need to be concerned about, not the 1%.
Yeah. Hakan, can you just keep a bit quiet now? We're trying to talk. When it's your turn, we can talk to you
Okay.
again. But please don't
Roger.
interrupt.
Roger, sorry.
Anyway, yeah, no, it was terrible. And one of the things that a lot of people didn't know is I was involved with the Zibo project for a long time before it was kind of made public. I did a lot of things behind the scenes. And then you would get these trolls and assholes that would say, oh, you're not even involved. You're not this, you're not that. And I didn't even bother to respond to them anymore. Just stopped. Just gave up because I knew better. You know, at the end of the day, that I think was also keys. We all knew better. Everybody on the inside here knew better. You know, so stupid. So anyway, if there's anybody with the same dream, just go for it. Don't let people bug you, because there will always be those dummies.
Yeah, I want to give you an example. For example, I'm 100% make fun with Uncle John. He loves me.
Mm-hmm.
He always loves me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the point.
What are you flying, Hakan?
A320 Phoenix.
Oh, the Phoenix, okay.
Yes. Real airplane. Sasso, huh?
Mr. Cheke, I am. You should know my my name from Facebook already. SA Flight Simmers and all over the place. I know your name very well. So, very South African, definitely. Yeah, Peter, unfortunately. The thing was just that was what we were discussing. It's just to break through the mental barrier in your own mind, in my own mind, in anybody else's that's got the dream. You know, to live the dream, people will try and kill that dream, man. That's all I'm trying to do, is give the encouragement. Don't let it. Just push through. Get there. You'll make it. It's worth it.
You're right, 100%.
Swifty.
I have tactics.
Hmm?
I have some tactics for regarding that process.
Doesn't matter. We've said
Oh,
enough
okay.
now. We can worry about the descent and everything now. In fact, I think it's about time to start this planning process. We're getting a bit
Ladies
closer.
and gentlemen, your captain is speaking right now. We are going to descend. You need to fasten your seatbelts and don't ask any water or something else from the cabin attendant because it is not free of charge. And also, we are going to descend your GC. Thank you for your understanding.
Oh, Loxy, man, I don't know, man. That's bad form, man. Yo, that's terrible.
When you are gonna fly the Phoenix again, Nico?
Because of the way that my Bravo throttle quadrant is broken, Johan, I don't have reverse thrusters on it. And I haven't bothered to set up reverse thrust on a key binding. So just because of that, I'm kind of ignoring it right now. So trying not to fly it.
Okay.
By the way, since I am of master of Airbus A320, in case of any question after the video, you can ask me. I can inform you.
Hakan,
Tell me.
that is what we call self-glorification. And Perfect 99 is one of the guys that in the beginning when we started talking about streaming and making posts about streaming on Facebook, he'll remember the discussions we had in the old days. One of the things you don't want in a Facebook group is people doing self-glorification posts of their streams and getting those people, you know, to use your platform to promote themselves when it's only about themselves and it doesn't add value to the community. It's just about them and them trying to get subscribers and money and all these things. So anyway, that was a very good self-glorification advertisement you gave there, sir.
But I don't have any publication area.
No, you have my. You just did it.
Myself.
You just did it on my YouTube. There's a lot of people watching, and check now. Afterwards, they're probably going to come and flood you because now everybody wants to know about the Airbus. See?
I see. I understand. Sorry about that. But my intention was not like that. So just I wanted to help someone who is asking flying with Phoenix 320 again. So I thought that someone needs help. Because of that reason, I have told like that.
Yeah, no, I'm pulling your socks, man. We're having fun with you. Don't worry.
Okie dokie. Sorry, sometimes I don't understand your English.
I know. That's why I'm having fun with you. That's why I'm having fun with you. Okay, so
yeah, okay. No
let's get serious. We've got a serious question from Adrian here on the stream. Okay, so let's in any way just check the weather. Let's see where we are at. Right. Who's got an open mic? I don't know about that. It's not me. Right. Okay. So let's just see. Right. 0. Okay, Adrian, I'm going to show you a couple of things. The way I would do it is as follows. SDKP. There we go. Right. So the first thing I would do if there is a weather change is I would come in here into Navigraph desktop charts and I would actually select the appropriate information. Okay, so that would include the runway and the SID. So I will make the necessary changes in here. I'm still going to persist with my planning. I'm not going to change yet. We've got another 3 knots to go before we are forced to change. Okay, so I'm going to keep it there. But basically, once you have the new details, there's your chart and everything set up for the new runway. The way that you're going to have to go about it is to go into your FMC departure arrival page, arrival, and then you select your new runway, select the new star, execute it, and then I would suggest go to the legs page, go to your plan page, and then you literally step through. Because what will typically happen is you're now going to have a change of direction. So there might be a discontinuity that you need to get rid of, or there might be 1 or 2 waypoints you need to get rid of, and the only way to get rid of it is to see it actually, and then to just come and delete or move it up and down over here.
276 from Austrian 2703, do you copy?
Bratislava Tower is online.
Ah.
Yes, 118.3.
Bratislava Tower. Okay, well, while we are there, let's have a look, because maybe he did change the runway and then we can actually do it. So let's see here. Arrival runway is 22, which is exactly what we have set up. There you go, you see. So we don't have a runway change for the arrival. Their default runway to land is 22, and then it's 31, and then thereafter it changes. Okay, so there we have 22. We're not going to change that. That's perfect. But Adrian skies, ek hoop jy verstaan. I hope that it makes sense. So the first thing I would do is change my charts, because I've made a mistake before, didn't change the charts, and then I used the wrong ILS frequency, and then I don't get the ILS, you know, just because I'm out of sequence in my planning. And so you change the charts, then you come to your arrival, change the runway, change the approach, go to legs page, step through in plan mode, get rid of discontinuities, and I mean, LNAV should follow the direction. As easy as that. Yes, useless pilots, zero value, but they all want your subscriptions and your money and stuff like that. I know it happens. Sasso, good questions. Yes, we have TAF now. This is in version 1.23, the latest version of xEnviro, so make sure you upgrade. Then we have TAF. Exactly. Weather changes are hard to manage, not just without ATC, it's also because you're a single pilot operator, okay? So typically we start the descent preparation like 100 nautical miles from top of descent, okay? That should give you a reasonable chance to change what you need to do before you need to start working for your money again, because once the aircraft starts to descend, things happen very fast, and if you wait too long, you're not going to have enough time to do what you need to do to set it up correctly in the FMC. Then you go into this mode of fright and flight, because now you're getting afraid of this thing. It's moving too fast. You don't know what to do, and then you get totally confused. Okay, so always remember to do your descent planning like 100 nautical miles before top of descent. Start doing it. Okay, like we did. I was at 90 nautical miles when I started looking at it, and you know what, because we started talking, I never finished. So we want 219, we've got 25. Let's just quickly see ILS 1083. That's fine. There's the ILSs. Okay, you can always verify your ILSs on your INET reference button on the approach page. It gives us 1083 to 19, so 1083 is perfect. Okay, so now we have that. Now you can obviously just continue with your normal preparations. So we need to drop 764.3, and we can just quickly check QNH. I didn't actually check it. Right, so we are going to get 021. Guys, I'll come back to the comments just now. 021. We just do what I need to do first, and then we've got time to relax. Okay, 102. Perfect. Runway conditions is good. We've got 11 degrees, I think it was. 11. Right. Okay, so we set. Let's look at these things. Yeah, always follow the steps.
Localizer established, Nico, but there are too much way to land.
Okay.
Let me connect with the Bratislava tower.
Dis reg, Adrian.
ILS full established.
Okay. Dis reg, Adrian, enige tyd. There you go. Sasso. You see, when you have a real pilot on board in your stream, it also helps. Thank you, Sasso. For those of you that don't know, Sasso is one of our Zibo pilots and team members, and obviously a real world pilot. Frequencies, minimus courses. Oh, I can hear your voice in the back of my head. Yes, Sasso. Frequency, minimus courses. Oh, you know what we haven't done? Minimus. See, minimus. I was just saying it out loud. I heard your voice. Come on. Okay, well, anyway, so far so good.
You can show me, Nico.
You think so?
Yes, I think because the weather is really windy here. 34 knots.
Okay, so just because Hakan asked so nicely, that's Hakan. I'm keeping my aircraft in the background so you see I'm still there. But that's Hakan. He wants to show you how he lands. Hakan, if you crash now, I'm not going to be happy. You better land proper.
Roger that. But I am seriously so fast.
It's fine. We'll see. We'll see.
Early gear down.
And there's my top of descent starting.
Cross traffic, Oscar Money Mike, pushing back on stand 27, cross traffic.
Very good, Hakan.
Thank you so much.
Right, I'm going into the milk now. Uncle John?
Yes, sir.
You haven't had any Zibo issues this morning with the new patch?
Nothing, no problems whatsoever. Perfect.
Okay.
Boring.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Okay, we'll have to test the Ian and the Autoland later then. I'm not going to do it now.
That's clouds.
Maybe, wait. Yeah, we'll test the Ian and the auto land later on what can do. Yeah. Yes, Tommy, loving it. Just look at it. I mean, wow. Wow. Love it.
This xEnviro update is amazing.
Thanks, Magnus, and the guys there. Thank you for what you guys did, man.
There's nothing done to the visuals though, this update.
But you know what? You know what? It's the depiction and stuff. It's just so much more realistic. The whole depiction is just marvelous.
The next update, I hope to have it finished by tomorrow.
Okay.
But that will mend the light outlines on the clouds.
Okay. Okay.
We're not sure if it will mend the see-through clouds and clouds at night though, but it should mend the outside.
Okay. These are just default clouds that you manipulate, eh? Asking on behalf of Perfect 99D.
Absolutely not. We were the first to come out with volumetric clouds at this level.
Okay.
I think the first volumetric clouds in a Flight Simulator was the Microsoft Flop, the Microsoft Flight, I think, back in the day, but it had huge issues with the volumetrics. We were the first to introduce volumetric clouds at this level, and well, we depict, how much was it? 3.6 million cubic kilometers.
Wow.
It's quite a lot, actually.
So the short answer is this is not the laminar default clouds. This is your own clouds.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Cool. Well, I love them. It's just, wow.
The only other third party that does this is Enhanced Skyscapes.
Okay.
Who, by the way, is a good friend of ours. So, and we sell them as well in the store. So,
Okay.
but it's not on this scale. It's also the one thing that I think that we're standing out on is, and which makes it so realistically feeling, is the scaling. It's 1:1 in scale. You plainly won't have the feeling of space between these two layers if it's double size scaling.
I'm with you. That makes sense. Yeah, unfortunately, that is very important, just to keep up with the hardware as well.
how I landed. I am professional, sir.
Yes. It
You
was a
know.
good landing.
Yeah, perfect landing, it says.
Mm-hmm.
It smells like Hakan's landing.
But I'll go around altitude is 4,000. Tell you what, that is beautiful, man. Wow.
Expect arrival runway 22, take off runway 04. Transition level 110. Wind 080 degrees 11 knots. Visibility more than 10 kilometers. Clouds few 1,100 feet, broken 2,300 feet, broken 3,300 feet, temperature 11, dew point 9er. QNH 1021 hectopascal. Confirm ATIS information Delta on initial contact.
Skymatix 001, continue approach runway 22, please.
Good morning, Tower, Skymatix 001. We continuing approach runway 22, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, thank you very much, and your QNI is 1021.
Thank you, sir. QNH 1021, Skymatix 001.
Good morning, Skymatix 047, downwind for the ILS 22.
Skymatix 047, continue downwind. We have incoming traffic, and I'll let you know when you're ready, please.
Skymatix 047, affirm. Would you like me to continue my heading?
Yes, sir, if you want, continue.
Yeah, here you can
heading,
clearly see the outlines of the clouds on the left
I
side.
give you permission.
Yes.
For
Yeah.
ILS.
Mark, yes, pop in. Come talk to me.
Skymatix 047, confirm, continuing on present heading 033.
Exactly, sir. All right.
Yes, approved. Continue. Skymatix 04.
Thank you, Tommy.
Skymatix 001. Runway 22 clear to land. Wind 080 degrees 11.
Clear to land, Skymatix 001. Thanks, Tommy.
Have a good landing, sir.
Thank you, Arkan. Try my best. I'm going to try to an auto land, so nope. Nope,
Skymatix
that was not a good
047.
idea.
You can turn to final ILS
You need
22.
to land less than 195.
I'll try my best.
Come on, 047. Turning for the ILS 22.
Here we go, I saw your lights.
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
So for your information, I'm keeping my eyes on the glide slope. We had deviations in some of the previous builds where the glide slope would do all kinds of funny things. So I'm just keeping an eye on that specifically right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to the very heavy weather conditions, the runway 22 is closed. Please, all the traffics go around.
Yeah, I'm sure.
300. Approaching decision height.
Okay, that's nice. That's really good.
Minimums. 100.
Strong tailwind, you can say that again.
40, 30, 20, 10.
Settle. There we go. Beat you, Arkan.
Yes, you beat me.
That tailwind is rocking my world. I can tell you one thing. I keep on kicking. 1 second one way, 1 second another way. There we go.
Where is Uncle John?
Somewhere behind me, sir. Deze Geert. Skymatix 001, runway vacated.
Nico, you need to come to my right. Okay, in the left side there is Ryanair.
We'll see. Sure. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Tower Skymatix 001, runway is vacated. Don't know where he's gone to. Oh, he's not online anymore. Go.
Uncle John?
Uncle John, Tower is left. Or he's dropped his connection or something.
Okay, well, he did text me to continue.
Okay. So, well, you just come land now.
Okay, but well, I'll still go through the motions.
Yeah, yes, what I mean. So I'm not so familiar with this airport. I'm just following the charts, seeing where it's going to lead us. For those of you that don't know, this is actually Zibo's real-world airport. Ooh, I think we need a taxi on that side.
6047, go around.
Cat on the runway, black cat. Well, old Uncle John, he's not going to fall for that one, okay.
Okay.
So I'm taxiing like a palooka here. I'm serious. I don't know where to go now to get there. I think I might be at the wrong place, wrong side of the airport. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to find my way.
Nico, I'm watching Uncle John's stream. There is no runway. Everywhere is cloudy.
Yeah, well, he's instrument rated, Hakan. I'm sure he can find his way.
I see. Technology, you mean?
Yes, yes. I think I found you. LZIB. Oh, yes. Zibo always writes it with a small O at the end, Tyrone. Anyway, this is his real world international airport, so.
Come to my right side, right side, right side.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Welcome to Bratislava, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Did you buy coffee yet?
Coffee is free for you. You know, you need to ask something else.
Okay, no. I'm just asking if you've arranged the coffee yet. Let me say it that way. Yeah, that stuttering that you saw just now, I'm not sure where that comes from, whether it's weather or what. But yeah, I've had 2 or 3 stutters there. Thank you, Steve. Right, so parking brake is set. Excellent, Sasso.
Very good, Uncle John. Stable right now. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, he's approaching very well. Pretty stable. Oh, I like it. Turn the autopilot disengage lights off. Final. A little bit late, but good one. This is really good performance, Uncle John.
Yeah, with that tailwind and all.
Yeah.
Anyway, there you go. Bit of a different perspective. There he is. Uncle John.
Yes, sir.
When you come off the runway, turn right, come down the taxiway. I'll tell you to turn left when you see me and Hakan. Don't go and take the Bundu bashing route that I took at the back there. Just turn right off the runway, right on the taxiway, and start taxiing until you see us on the left, and you turn left towards us.
Okay.
He turned right now.
Sasso, don't come and share stories here. You need to be careful. Just now somebody rewinds the video now.
What does it mean? Please give explanation about Sasso's
He's laughing at me for switching off the aircraft and not following a checklist for the shutdown process.
I see that people. It was a good flight, Nico, but a little bit long.
Well, Hakan, tell you what, if you stop complaining and you just enjoy it, everybody will be happy.
I'm not complaining, just I comment. Not
Okay.
complain. Hey, come on. Hey.
I'm just checking. I'm just
oh.
checking.
Okay. By the way, what is next flight?
Hakan, if everything goes well, the next flight is going to be into EHAM to support the guys there with that examination they have tonight. Okay? Whether I'll be able to make it, I don't know, but I'll try. Okay? But yes, the flight route plan, everything is in my planned flight route section here in Discord, so you can go have a look.
Roger that. Turn left, Uncle John.
Right.
I've got a muzzle if it's any good.
We'll have to take it out next time. Yeah.
Turn right, Uncle John.
You're welcome, Tommy.
Right. Why you are turning left? I don't understand.
He wants to be on your left-hand side.
Okay. Here we go. A Boeing is coming. Come a little bit, come.
Thank you. Thank you, gents, for flying with, and thank you to everybody that was watching on the stream and all the likes and dislikes and all those other things. Hope you guys have fun. Guys, I'm really going to try and do that EM flight later this evening. But if Zibo's got other plans or if my family's got other plans, the plans will change. Okay, so we'll see what happens. Just keep an eye on the channel and on Discord and you'll see what my planning looks like. Thank you, Magnus, for being here. It's always a pleasure to have you here, and thank you for the nice clouds. Thank you, Zibo, for all the hard work you did since last night. And this looks like a winner for 6.0. Depending on what he says today, we're obviously going to have to do a few more test flights, and then, so far so good. You might get it sooner rather than later, but no promises. I can't speak on his behalf, you know that. So that's it. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye for now.
Thank you very much for everything. Please keep following us. Have a good day.
You too, Hakan. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.